Please be seated. Students, family, friends, family friends, friends of family, faculty, family of faculty, friends of faculty, friendly friends of faculty, cousins, second cousins, and aunts that were once removed but still come to these things anyways. Good evening, and welcome to this year's graduation ceremony. Tonight we gather under the Friday night lights one more time to celebrate Bremen High School's graduating class of 2019. When I found out I was salutatorian, I was extremely surprised and honored. They told me I'd be giving a speech and gave me weeks to prepare, of course. So when I started writing it, the night before it was due, I did what any one of you would do the night before you have to turn in a major project. I made sure all app notifications were taken care of. I checked Facebook, Snapchat, Dr. Huff's remind messages, Instagram. I even made a new Twitter and then checked that. I took a nap, and then finally, I opened my computer. I realized I didn't even know what the word salutatorian meant, nor did I know how to spell it, as Google so kindly pointed out. So I turned to urbandictionary.com for help. The Urban Dictionary defines salutatorian as the person who just missed being valedictorian by a few GPA points. A very miserable person indeed. Second place is just the first loser. However, no one here is a loser, because tonight we will each walk across this stage and be recognized as graduates. It is customary in most salutatorian speeches to say a few thanks, so I would like to start with our teachers. We would not be here tonight if it weren't for your hard work and perseverance. God knows we needed it. Thank you, Mr. Gurley, for teaching us the right way to ask to go to the bathroom, and Coach Fields for advising us to always fear the beard. Thank you, Coach Pollard, for the daily quotes, and Ms. Hightower for having enough energy for all of us at 8 o'clock in the morning. Thank you, Dr. Huff, for sending us more texts over the past 4 years than our own parents, and Ms. Campbell for being our sweet senior mom. I would now like to thank the parents. Moms and dads, you taught us integrity and respect. You gave us the freedom to succeed and become who we wanted to be. You watched us take our first steps and had several heart attacks the first time we got behind the wheel. You bought Band-Aids and later on, acne cream. You raised some pretty good-looking kids too. For being the facilitators of our education and for loving us unconditionally, we thank you. Now I've come to the point where I tell you all that our class is the best class to ever come through Bremen High School. Only the reality is, no one class will ever be labeled the best class. All we can do is contribute our part to this school and its history. And that, my friends, that we have accomplished. With too many region champions to count, multiple individual state champions, and a 6-peat state-winning literary team, our class is obviously talented. Some individuals that stood out in my mind included Alyssa Taylor, because I honestly couldn't think of a sport she hasn't played. Sophie Tysinger and Josh Cooper, has there ever been a play they haven't kissed in? And Hardik Patel, who has the most gains of any man who has ever walked the halls of Bremen High School. There is no doubt we've made our mark on this school. But what may surprise a lot of you is how much this school has made its mark on us. Brandon Charles, for example, was once shy and reserved, and now we can't get him to be quiet. Whether you considered Bremen High School a place you run to or a place you run from, this place gave us all a home, and we became a family. The end of high school, however, is only the first chapter in our story. Students, be sad as you say goodbye to a lot of your friends. Parents, be sad as you watch your children step out into the world on their own for the first time, or be happy if anyone else's parents are like mine. Everyone, be proud, because tonight marks the first night of the rest of our lives. Our lives should not be defined by our high school transcripts, the clubs we claim to be members of on our college applications, or the times Miss Clark and Dr. Huff questioned our choice of Nike shorts. Our life is what we make of it. We are the ones who have the power to control our futures and our successes. There are many paths that this graduating class will take. Some will go straight into the workforce, others will join the military, and still others will be heading off to college. These paths may cross and diverge, but do not be fooled. Everyone here has the power to succeed. Tonight's graduation is more than just a liberation from high school. It is a celebration of all the good and bad times, the big games won and lost, the frustrating and amazing teachers, the friends lost and made, and most importantly, it is a celebration of the future that is waiting for all of us. Because when the sun shines, we'll shine together. Told you we'll be here forever. My wish for you is that this life becomes all that you want it to. So shine bright, you and I. We're beautiful like diamonds in the sky. Today is where your book begins. The rest is still unwritten. If you only knew what the future holds, after a hurricane comes a rainbow. So don't stop believing. Hold on to this feeling, because it's all about the climb. It's something unpredictable, but in the end, it's right. I hope you have the time of your life, but don't drip too hard. With every broken bone, be able to say, I swear I lived. Congratulations, class of 2019. I love you and I wish you all the best. Thank you.